Dear student, welcome to Study and Learn Academy. I am Dr. Ganpat Nagda, PhD in Environmental Science. Today we will start a new topic, that is National Action Plan on Climate Change. Introduction. The National Action Plan on Climate Change (NAPCC) was launched in 2008 by the Prime Minister's Council on Climate Change. It aims at creating awareness among the representatives of the public, different agencies of the government, scientists, industry, and the communities on the threat posed by the climate change and the steps to counter it. There are 8 national missions forming the core of the climate, which represent multi-pronged, long-term and integrated strategies for achieving key goals in climate change. These are National Solar Mission, National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency, National Mission on Sustainable Habit, National Water Mission, National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem, National Mission for a Green India, National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, National Mission on Strategic Knowledge for Climate Change. Salient features. NAPCC is guided by following principles: protection of poor and vulnerable sections of society through inclusive and sustainable development strategy sensitive to climate change, achievements of national growth through qualitative change enhancing ecological sustainability, deployment of appropriate technologies for both adaptation and mitigation of greenhouse gases emissions extensively and at an accelerated pace. Greenhouse gases. These are gases that absorb and emit radiant energy within the thermal infrared range. Primary greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. Earth's surface temperature would be minus 18 degrees centigrade instead of the present average of 15 degrees centigrade without greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases create greenhouse effect, which is the process by which radiation from a planet's atmosphere warms the planet's surface. Regulatory and voluntary mechanism to promote sustainable development and engineering new and innovative forms of market. Effective implementation of plans using unique linkages like civil society and local governments through public-private partnership. Invite international cooperation for research, development, sharing, and transfer of data and technologies enabled by sufficient funding and backed up by a global IPR regime under the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change (UNFCCC). UNFCCC Secretariat, UN Climate Change. It was established in 1992 when countries adopted the UNFCCC, located in Bonn, Germany, focuses on facilitating intergovernmental climate change negotiations, provides technical expertise and assistance on analysis and review on climate reports presented by the parties, plays a crucial role in implementation of the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement. Approach. NAPCC addresses the country's critical and urgent needs by directionally shifting the development path and enhancing the current and planned programs and technologies. It identifies measures that promote our developmental goals and co-benefits by addressing climate change also. The Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission, governed by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It was launched in 2010 with the primary aim of achieving grid parity by 2022 and with coal-based thermal power by 2030. Aims to increase the share of solar energy in India's energy mix. It takes the measures of increasing R&D efforts, promoting decentralized distribution of energy by creating cheaper and more efficient solar power systems. Emphasis on manufacturing solar panels at the local level and to tie up local research with international efforts. Seeks to reduce the absolute cost of solar energy to bring it down and make it affordable. Functions and goals: making solar water heaters mandatory in buildings to promote the already proven and commercially viable solar heating systems. By the remote village electrification program, using solar power as an off-grid solution to provide power to the deprived poor, creating conditions for research and application in the field of solar technology and support and facilitate the already ongoing R&D projects. The ultimate objective is to develop a solar industry in India of delivering solar energy completely against the fossil fuel options. It is hoped that by the end of the third phase, 2022, India should have installed 20,000 megawatt of solar power. National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency, governed by the Ministry of Power, based on the Energy Conservation Act 2001, it creates a market-based mechanism to enhance cost effectiveness of improvements on energy efficiency, switching to cleaner fuels, commercially viable technology transfers, capacity building needs, etc. are the way forward. This mission development with energy efficiency as a key criterion. Functions and goals: spread awareness about the efficacy and efficiency of energy efficient products and create demand. Ensure adequate supply of energy efficient products, goods and services by forming a cadre of energy professionals. Creating financing platform which can make risk guarantee funds, financial derivatives of performance contracts. Formulate well thought out evaluation and monitoring mechanism to capture energy saving in manner. Overcome market failures through regulatory and policy measures. Key areas to work upon are energy, efficiency, equity and environment. National Mission on Sustainable Habitat, governed by the Ministry of Urban Development, manifold agenda mission because it looks at energy efficiency within buildings, waste disposal from these buildings and better the public transport system. Plans to make urban areas more climate friendly and less susceptible to climate change by a multi-pronged approach to mitigate and adapt to it. Functions and goals: to create and adapt a more holistic approach for solid and liquid waste management, ensuring their full potential for energy generation, conversion of solid waste into energy, recycling, reusing and composting, to encourage alternative transport systems and establish fuel efficiency standards and reduce fuel consumed per passenger travel by the provision of pedestrian pathways, to prove for adoption and creation of alternative technologies mitigating climate change and to encourage community involvement for it. Creation of one building code for the entire nation. A system to enforce law and order. Establish financial incentives based on green ratings. Reduce need for pumping of water, proper treatment of wastewater and use of better design. Promote use of natural gas and alternative and renewable fuels. Comprehensive urban renewal master plan proposals with sustainable designs. A master plan is a dynamic long-term planning document that provides a conceptual layout to guide future growth and development. Better commencement of urban development plan formulation and implementation guidelines. National Water Mission, governed by the Ministry of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, ensures better integrated water resource management leading to water conservation, less wastage, equitable distribution, forming better policies. looks into the issues of groundwater and surface water management, domestic and industrial water management, improvement of water storage capacities, and protection of wetlands. Functions and goals: review and data collection on the network of hydrological automatic weather and automated rain gauge stations. Expeditiously implement water projects in climate sensitive regions. Promotion of water purification and desalination techniques. Enactment of a bill for the regulation and management of groundwater resources. Research use efficiency in industry, agriculture, and domestic sectors. Providing incentives for water neutral and positive technologies. Review national water policy to include integrated water resources management, evaporation management, and basin level management. Water database in the public domain and the assessment of impact of climate change on water resources. Promotion of citizen and state action for water conservation, augmentation, and preservation. More forced attention to overexploited areas. Improving water use efficiency by 20% through regulatory and pricing mechanism. National Mission for Sustaining the Himalayan Ecosystem, governed by the Department of Science and Technology, created to protect the Himalayan ecosystem. The mandate is to evolve measures to sustain and safeguard the Himalayan glaciers, mountain ecosystems, biodiversity, and wildlife conservation and protection. Functions and goals: human and knowledge capacities, appointing trained personnel who can capture, store, and apply knowledge relating to vulnerability and changes into the region. Institutional capacities, creating capability to conduct long-term observations, studies to understand and warn the changes in the Himalayan ecosystem. Evidence-based policy building and governance, creating a platform for Himalayan states and the center to interact with various bodies. Continuous self-learning for balancing between forces of nature and actions of mankind by creating strong linkages with community-based organizations. Establishing of a modern center of glaciology, standardization of data collection to ensure interoperability and mapping of natural resources in the area. Identification and training of experts and specialists in the area relevant to sustaining the Himalayan ecosystem. National Mission for Green India, governed by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It has the mandate of reviving degraded forest land with a focus on increasing forest cover and density and conserving biodiversity. Works towards reducing fragmentation of forests, enhancing private-public partnerships for plantations, improving scheme based on joint forestry management, etc. Makes plans to tackle the challenges posed by climate change. Functions and goals: enhancing carbon sinks in sustainably managed forests, enhancing the resilience of vulnerable species and ecosystems to adapt to climate change, enabling forest-dependent communities to adapt to climate variability, double the area to be taken up for afforestation, increase greenhouse gas removal by Indian forests, enhance resilience of forest and ecosystem falling under the mission. National Mission for Sustainable Agriculture, governed by the Ministry of Agriculture. It works towards devising strategies to make Indian agriculture less susceptible to climate change. It would identify and develop new crop varieties, use traditional and modern agriculture techniques. This mission sees dryland agriculture, risk management, access to information, and use of biotechnology as areas of intervention. Functions and goals: strengthening agricultural insurance develop a system based on geographic information system and remote sensing to map soil resources and land use, providing information and collation of season crops and preparation of state level agroclimatic atlases, strategies to evolve low input agriculture with enhanced water and nitrogen efficient crop, nutrition strategy to manage heat stress in dairy animals, using of micro irrigation systems, promotion of agricultural techniques like minimum tillage, organic farming, and rainwater conservation, capacity building of farmers and other stakeholders, production of biofertilizers, compost, along with subsidies for chemical fertilizers, strengthening of National Agricultural Insurance Scheme. So this is all about the today's lecture. Thank you very much. Goodbye.